Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to this, the 112th Sheep Plant Association Conference. Great to see so many people here, just over 100, which is great. On the back of a very successful, in fact sold out 111th conference, which was held in Tewkesbury back in June. If you did miss that conference, or like me, you've got a poor memory, all the videos and presentations are available on the Sheep Plant Association website. So if you log in as a member, and you will need to be logged in, you hover on the resources tab at the top, and the video vault will drop down. So the videos of all the presentations from the last conference and all previous conferences are there. Okay. We've got a lot to get through today, so I'm not going to waffle on as I normally do. Although, indulge me, I do like my sayings, and I have one saying that I'd like to share with you today, which seems quite apt. And you might like to guess who said these words. Someone may know. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Anybody know who said those words? Martin Luther King Jr. So, there we go. Also, I've shared this with you before at conference. It's too good not to say again. A loose translation of an old Chinese proverb, which I've shared at previous conferences. When somebody shares something of value with you and you benefit from it, you have a moral obligation to share it with others. And that's sort of become the mantra of the Sheep Plant Association over the years. So this conference today is all about changing times. I can't recall a time in our industry where so much appears to be changing at once. Recently we've seen Goliaths of our industry merge, David S. Smith with International Paper and Smurfit Kappa with WestRock. We've seen further consolidation within the sheep plant sector, as many UK plants have been and continue to be acquired by groups. We're witness to the single biggest investment in the paper industry in the UK, with Erin Holdings, £1 billion investment at Shotton Mill, which we're delighted to be visiting tomorrow. The way we do business is changing also, with the relentless development of business communications and the seemingly exponential growth of AI. As we all age, and yes, we are aging, there is the constant challenge of replacing experience with youth talent and developing those younglings into the leaders of the future. In these changing times, we, as an association, will be changing the frequency and the style of our SPA events as we continue to enhance and improve our offerings to members. More about that later. So back to today. Welcome to you all, and in particular, welcome to conference first-timers. I met a few of you about an hour ago, and any new members who are here, so welcome. I need to thank our conference sponsors as well, Erin Holdings. On behalf of myself and the committee, and all members, I'd like to thank Erin for their financial support of today and their cordial invitation to go to their wonderful mill tomorrow. I need to thank Smurfit WestRock also, as they have sponsored all our events this year as our Ruby anniversary sponsor. Yep, we've really been doing this for 40 years. So these events take a lot of time and money to organise, and without help of sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you very much. Today's conference features a supplier showcase you can see around the room. All delegates are encouraged to walk and talk to the 10 suppliers who are in the room, and coffee break will be extended today to give all delegates an opportunity to visit all stands. So please do. After conference closes, the bar will be open, and we have a surprise for you. So it's going to be a slightly extended free bar, which is good news, but quite an exciting, yeah, I'm not going to say too much. I'll let it out the bag. So look forward to the end of conference. Okay. Housekeeping, there are no fire drills planned for today, so if the alarm goes off, we do need to vacate. All these curtains, behind each one, there is a fire exit, okay? So it'll be curtains open straight out the fire exits at the back as well. The meeting place is the front of the hotel. Okay. We've got a lot of stuff to get through today. One thing I need to remind you of, and I always do, is I need to remind you of your responsibilities under Article 81 of the EC Treaty, and Section 2 of the Competitions Act 1998, and ask you not to discuss anything that could be construed as sensitive under current competition law. So no commercial chat, please. Thank you. Right, we've got a lot to get through today, so I want to sit down and shut up. I'm sure you want me to as well. I hope you're all wide awake, because this is the exciting bit. I am so excited for this bit. And I'm delighted to be welcoming a legend of the great game. I'm a lifelong Newcastle United fan. Okay, no boos, thank you. And we are so close to Liverpool, there was only really one person I could invite to talk today. Okay. I'd like to thank Domino Printing Sciences for their sponsorship of today's inspirational speaker. And as a courtesy to our speaker, can I ask you not to take any photographs or make any recordings during his presentation? There'll be plenty of time to catch up with him and have photographs after the event. Thank you. Right, I've written this down because I didn't want to get this wrong. Kevin Keegan is one of the most recognisable faces in British football. He's graced football pitches around the globe in a glittering career. During a stellar career, he amassed 63 international caps for England and scored 21 times for the Three Lions. He retired as a player in 1984, playing his final competitive game for Newcastle United against Brighton. I was there. Before a friendly against Liverpool at St James's Park a few days later, and he famously left that game in a helicopter, still wearing his kit. I think you'll remember that. Kevin won European Footballer of the Year twice and has since forged a successful career in football management, punditry, and as an awards host and inspirational speaker. But to me, you'll always be King Kev, as he sensationally returned to St James's Park as manager in 1992, after gaining promotion to the Premier League for us in 93 and 94. Newcastle United became, in my view, one of the leading forces in the top flight, with a fearless attacking style, seeing the team dubbed as the Entertainers during the 1990s. So I'd like you all to put your hands together and give a very, very warm welcome to Mr. Kevin Keegan.
Thank you. There's a clicker on the stage there. Thank you. Right, thank you very much. Notice I came round because a couple of years ago I would have been able to make that step. But that was a couple of years ago. It's great to be here. I'll be honest, when I got the invite, I thought I was coming to a spa. And I said to my wife, put the trunks in and everything. But very pleased to be here. Obviously, I don't go on TV much anymore, so people don't recognise me as they once did. For example, I live in Hale, which can't be more than 35 miles from here. And walking down the street the other day with my grandkids, and this guy came up and said, "It is, isn't it?" And you don't really know what to say, you know. And I said, "Well, it could be." And he went, "You did the roof on my mate's house." He said, "What a bloody job you did. Have you got any cards on you?" You know? And then I get the other ones, like people come up and I know what they mean, but they say, "Didn't you used to be Kevin Keegan?" You know, and I get it.